I know I'm getting a little redundant on this, perhaps, but I have news regarding the fish and my record of catching fish. Uh, in the Wonders Fishing Records, I now have caught all the fish on my rod and reel and hook. Hold on a sec. If you look at part two of all the fish, there was a couple of fish that don't look at nasty cough. Please excuse. There was a couple of species where I had times caught was 0. Even though I had all the information from the fish, it wasn't like question marks for having never seen the fish, right? And my belief is that most of those are fish that you've caught in the floating fish traps from page 1 of your build menu if you've got them. The floating fish traps will not update your times caught or your largest catch. So if the only time you ever saw one of those fishes was from a fish trap, it would say times caught 0, which seems like you never caught it, but you caught it in a fish trap. And the largest catch would be 0 kilograms, as if you'd never weighed one, right? I think there's another way you could get a 0 is if someone gives you the fish. I don't know for sure if there's other ways of getting the 0-0 situation rather than all question marks, right? So I had a couple of them that were 0-0. They were specifically let's see if I can find them. Yeah, in the deep and murky waters that cloak oceanic homeworlds. So they were oceanic. Specifically, they were, I believe, this one, the shrieking flatfish, uncommon class B. Uh, it can only be caught during a storm. Is probably why I had never hooked one. But I had the details of the text and value and stuff like that. I just had times caught 0 for this fish here, and largest catch was 0. So now, today and yesterday, I spent 2 days on this. I caught this fish and also this one over here a couple of times now. Times caught was 0, largest catch was 0. So now I have times caught 2 and largest catch 18.56 kilograms. So now I have actually caught all of these fish between part 2 and part 3 of all the fish. You can believe me that I've caught all the fish. I've spent many, many hours Like just today, 2.5 hours just today, catching these guys. And as evidence uh, that I've spent some time, these common fish found in many different habitats all across the galaxy. Times caught for this one is 229 times. Largest catch is still just 2.82 kilograms. 217 times. 231 times. 296 times. 280. 175 for this large one. The colossal is also 175. So the class B small one, 249, 295 times I've caught this stupid starfish. It's called a fish, but it's not really a fish. We all know that. Hypnotic octopus, not really a fish, but I caught one 345 times. For crying out loud, what a waste of time, right? 348 times for the long jaw snapper. Now there's a fish. Bony fish, proper, fins and tail. That's a fish. We got a whispering bonefish and a giant ray. Rays are marginally fish. They're cartilage fish, sort of like sharks, closely related to sharks. They're not real fish. Puppets of mistake. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to the stream. I've caught all the fish again. Well, I've just updated it a little bit. These are the common fish I've caught. Like this shrieking oyster, I've caught it 245 times. Is that enough of a waste of time for everybody? Congrats. Well, thank you. I probably that's the main thing I will get out of all this stupid fishing that I'm thoroughly tired of and glad that I'm finished. I caught the silly turtle 105 times. Found many different habitats all across the galaxy. 150 times for a shrimp. Not a fish, but it's in here. Remember you suggested me to put fishing hooks on each base? Did I? Put bases at your fishing places. It didn't work for me. Fishing hooks on each base. I don't remember. We may have miscommunicated there or something. I don't know. I got a colossal here for 14 times. That's a rare fish, class A. Yeah, I remember yesterday on my stream, you and Doug vaguely do remember yesterday were helping me catch all the fish. Wow, I was trying to help you catch all the fish on that one world. Yeah. Wow, on a few worlds, several worlds. You need at least 9 worlds and maybe more. There's maybe planets that don't have all the fish that could be on a planet. I'm not sure. But yeah, I was helping you catch fish. I remember that. So all the fish I caught on the fishing hooks doesn't count in No, it's the fish you catch in the fishing traps don't count in discoveries as much. Oh, they don't count. Oh, okay, yeah. The fish in discoveries are completely separate from all these fish that you catch, like in your records here. You have to use the rig to catch them. Yeah, you can't just scan them while you're swimming. That's a separate thing, right? The fish that you see when you're scanning in underwater creatures, essentially, in the Discovery server, those are not fish for fishing. They're separate from the fish you catch fishing, either in the fish traps or the fish rod and hook and line, right? You understand? It's confusing, I know, and it's hard to explain to people. And probably Doug and I didn't do it really the best way. So you got it figured out now, you think? Okay, I hope so. Good luck in your fishing. I've caught this legendary medium-sized 30 times, 18 times, 16 times. So I caught those quite a bit. I just have to fish normally. Yeah, to get full credit for them, I was just explaining on in your catalog fishing records, right? The times caught and the largest catch do not get updated when you catch them in a trap. You have to catch them on the hook and line. So you have to fish normally. Ha ha ha. Joke's on us, right? So the fishing trap, like if you only ever caught them in a fishing trap, they'll say times caught is 0 and largest catch is 0 kilograms. Or if you're using Yankee units, it might say pounds. I'm not sure. Uh, so uh, you have to catch them on the hook and line to get the full information and full records and all that, just to get the helmet. That's it. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I think I'm finished with this anyways, this explanation. I'm not sure if I've got all the helmets yet. Let's see. Head up here. It's in here, I think. Oh, you have to use race, not a traveler. You use race's anomaly or something. Okay. And then head. And then it's, yeah, deep sea helmet. So, deep sea helmet. And this is a PS4. It's really slow to change things. That's not one. Boundary horror? That's not one. Oh. See, it doesn't even change it properly. Sail fin tank. That's one of the helmets, right? I've got that. Looks like I've got all but floating boot helmet. Yeah, that's a tricky one to get. But I've got the Deepwater Hunter, the sail fin tank. I've got the shrimp tank, the jellyfish tank, squid tank. Finish the discoveries. I'm not quite sure what you mean by finish the discoveries. Like get 10 of the. Let's just exit this. It doesn't work very well for me anyway. Um, let's see, discoveries. In here, maybe you're thinking. Like the zoology, you'd get 10 stars and you count that as finished. Oh, when you catch all the legendary. Okay. That's one of the helmets. Yeah. Yeah, I may have just gotten that one helmet. Erase anomaly. Yes. Head. So, catching all the legendary, then you get the squid. The squid tank like this, oh, it should show it now. Let's see. Would you like to apply changes for a little while? Now it's got there. Now squid tank. It's not showing it yet. Looks like I have it, but it's just hard to see with these. Let's see, if I go to photo mode, would that make a difference? Oh, yeah, there it is in photo mode. There's the squid tank. That's what you're trying to get done. That's what you want. Okay. I don't really like these fishbowl helmets very much myself. I like my old head. It's an alien sort of head, but and you know, a bit crazy looking, but I like it. Okay, well, good luck in your quest to get this fishbowl head. For me, it's just a collection. Yeah. So you might get it and never wear it or whatever then. I want to finish all the collectibles. Well, if you can keep up with the updates, you'll be doing pretty good because they can introduce, you know, a whole bunch of updates with new collectibles and stuff that it's hard to keep up with. Yeah, even keeping up with the fish. Before Worlds Part 2, there was only 8 habitats that had fish in them, or 7. Like 7, yeah. 7 habitats, and then all the fish, or all the habitats fish was the 8th group, but it didn't have a habitat of its own. And then Worlds Part 2 came out, and now there's 10 habitats. So, and I guess, like, for the squid helmet, which is all the legendary, I guess, or something like that, if you got it before Worlds Part 2, you had to get 8 groups of legendary, And after Worlds Part 2, you need to get 10 groups of legendary. So all the fish, they might have an update tomorrow and make this video, the whole video, obsolete with, you know, another 10 world types with water and fish in them. You never know what those sneaky guys at Hello Games are going to come up with. I should collect these hold it. Which ship do I have? Yeah, that's my fishing ship, my old hauler. So I want to change ships first. Go to my big ship. It's not callable from here. I have to go get in it. See, that's my fishing ship. It's a big old hauler that I've had for a long time. It's not big enough to hold all the fish anymore, right? And this is what I call my crafting ship. I can craft stasis devices and fusion igniters from base materials, all in this hold, which is kind of fun. I don't know, can you see that? That's glitching out there. I should do a reload or something, I guess. Let's see if I can fix it. 1443. Let's see if this fixes it. But yeah, yeah, it keeps the game interesting that they're still updating it for us. They're very nice about it. And, for all my criticism and bug finding, it sure is a fun game. I've spent way too many hours, wasted time on it. Wrapping or warping, do you mean? Okay, yeah, go get those. So, yeah, it'll automatically put those crafting components in that ship now for me. Well, you know, it's what your parents will tell you you're wasting your time on, right? You're not learning book stuff or you know, school stuff or work stuff, so it's a waste of time. That's what I mean by it, but it's kind of a joke too, because I keep doing it even though I know it's a waste of time. I'm not making money out of it. I don't need to make tiny amounts of money out of fishing videos in a game that only a few, I don't know, a few thousand people play, a few 100,000 people play. I don't know how many people play. And even fewer see my videos, so I'm like, I haven't monetized it. I haven't asked YouTube to give me money for this. I'm amazed that YouTube lets me upload these videos to their servers. Why on earth do they waste the disk space on me? 'Cause it's fun, I guess. You know, people like you, one or two people will watch each one. There's a bug, by the way. This text overlap only happens when you use the large fonts, accessibility. Where is it? Enlarged user interface text enabled. If you enable this, then that text will be overwritten in there. That's the only problem I have with the large text. So uh, it's worth it to be easier to read. May depend on some other settings that I use, but I haven't experimented very much with it. Like, you know, larger screen size or wider field of view percentage or something may affect it also. Hard to say. I don't know. It'd be nice if they fixed it, but don't do that instead of fixing some crash issue somewhere. It's low priority, right? Community building, sometimes it's about learning, sometimes it's just an escape. Mainly an escape, I guess. Yeah, even for me. Uh, I don't have to think about getting older every day, and I'm gonna die within 20 years or so, probably. Because I am, like over 70 already. So, uh, yeah. So let's see how. Yeah, see, it filled in a few uh, here. Just the three, I guess. So this one I've already got a full stack there. And likewise here, this one I've got two full stacks. My screen size could affect the text also, like 1080p or the capabilities of your TV. Right. Yeah, and I'm not going to experiment with different TVs to debug Hello Games' problem. So we'll just leave those there for now. Switch back to a regular ship. The Daytona speeder. And let's see. I should maybe send out new expeditions. New frigate expeditions, that is. Does this guy have any new missions? Yes, he does. So I'll start with this industrial. There. Support organic and a recon. That's the Normandy. And then just do the rest of them. Organic, doomed, support, exploration, and a combat ship thrown in. Do I have any? No, I don't have any of those. See, that's free, zero fuel needed. Zero fuel. So that's a good expedition. It's free. come back with all the loot, and I don't have to pay them. So, organic support, send a trade ship and a combat ship and another combat ship. Mainly just to keep them in shape, right? Keep them practiced. Every so often I kick out the poorest performing frigates and get new ones to train up to see if they're better than my old ones. Very few are. So combat 40, 33, organic support, exploration, good, 50 tons, cheap at twice the price. And one more. So support and organic in every group. Throw that trader in. And then the weakest of the combat are 34 and maybe a 40. Launch expedition. Make a new save. Go visit my my village. Primarina, whatever. Yeah, I got a darn sore throat here. I caught it from, I think I got it from my brother. He might even see this, so I don't want to curse him out too much. I've had it for 4 or 5 days already. It's a bad sore throat, basically. Little bit in the sinuses, runny nose, but just curse him out a little bit. Yeah, he knows I still like him. We got a storm at my village. We got product at my village. So I go to the office. There might be some official business for me to take care of here. Policy decision. Now, do we want farming or industry? A cocoa farm. I like cocoa. Nitrogen chamber. What's that for? Let's get cocoa. Okay, nothing else to do, I don't think. In case you've never seen my settlement before, it's topped out at 200 citizens. New ones move in and the population stays the same at 200, so it's kind of a maximum. Occasionally some villagers will desert and go to the neighboring village to live, but they're the lazy ones anyway, so I don't worry about it. I just find some new ones, bring it back up to 200. to a new planet I liked, but that meant doing, yeah, you gotta start over. But it works for you because it wasn't far off with my with your own village. Yeah, I don't know if this is the original village. It was a long time ago I got this village. So it's pretty much maxed out. The sentinels come to visit every 4 or 5 days. Gotta blow them out of the sky, right? So back to my freighter. Storm clearing, good. The villagers will be happy that the storm is over. The storm didn't blow down any buildings or anything. So I think the only thing left for me to do is maybe the Quicksilver mission for today. Go take a look and see what it's like. Of course, it's not a single one all day. It changes every 10 minutes or so. Do you play No Man's Sky? I only play, yeah, pretty much only, yeah. I got other things to do. I can't waste time on other games. Trading post. I want space anomaly. It's not much of an anomaly anymore. I'm pretty used to it. Yeah, I've been playing ever since No Man's Sky came out. I've hardly played any other video games at all. I've just been playing this. So I've got like 8,000 hours on this save file, right? Coughing's getting worse here. May need to take a break. I'll try and do this anyway. Hack a sentinel pillar. Gotta kill all those sentinels. Well, I'll give it a try, I guess. Drink worm honey lemon tea. Yeah? Yeah, someone else recommended honey to me as well. Might try that. Avoid caffeine. Really? That's more difficult. Avoid milk? I avoid milk anyway. Except chocolate milk. I'll drink chocolate milk if it's uh, available, if I have any. Where is that? Up here? Oh, up there. Dairy create more phlegm? Well, maybe I need more phlegm. I'm losing a lot of it, you know. Yeah. Insufficient fuel.
Technology recharge.
$300. Going away from it. Spoonful of honey, put a bit of black pepper and eat it. It will help clear out some mucus in your throat. Well, I don't know. I think I need the mucus to help clear the viruses out of my throat. $690, $700. 3 or 4 hours. Oh, that's I don't know if I could do that. That's a weird rock. That's just a rock. It's like someone sculpted it. That's no, it's not. Where is that? 600, 500, 400. Is that it over there? 540? No, farther. Can you share the location of this planet? You like it? I don't mind. It's in Galaxy 44, by the way. So it might be not worth it to get to it. But there's the glyphs, if you can see them okay. It's boat, moon, sun, moon, bug, face, bug, tree, tree, triangle, triangle, sun. So you can pause that to, if I got, what's the, oh, that's part of my windshield when I jump out. It's kind of weird. Oh, in photo mode. All right. The name of the galaxy, Wiktoxsuck something. It starts with a W. $937. I'm still too far away. Maybe later when you can go in Sky can share. What, you want to see the exact spelling of the galaxy? Let's see here. There it is. W-I or W-U-C? I don't know. W-U-C, and it ends with S-U-C-C. Okay. How do I get out of that? So, back to the planet. Right there it says, but that's approximate. $500, $400, $300. Three of five, 200. Is that it? That's it there. Okay. Now, get the right weapon out for this. I'm gonna, oops. That one. And put away the silly robot, deactivate. Oh, it blew up. That's the end of this stream, I'm afraid. Gonna have to